What's good in the hood? It's Kat, and I'm finally back with a video. I know it's been like months since I've posted, but there's just been so much going on. As you guys are well aware, we got COVID, and I have my school doing summer session currently right now. There's so much going on with the world apart from the virus. A lot of injustices that have been happening a lot, you know, so we got to be out there and supporting our Black brothers and sisters. Help them out with Black Lives Matter, y'all, any way that you can, even if it's just spreading awareness to those around you. You know, talk to your family, make them realize if they're being racist, call them out on it, because this has got to stop, y'all. It's 2020. Like, are we for real? Is there really for real racism out here? I also wanted to take a little bit of time and just talk about this whole COVID thing. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, so don't start like, ugh. I cannot emphasize the importance of wearing your mask. There's a bunch of y'all want to be ignorant and not wear a mask. Like, okay, y'all want to wear a thong to Pride, but y'all can't wear a mask? And if you don't want to wear it, then don't go out. Why are you guys going out? That's also something I wanted to mention. If it's not necessary for you to go out, then don't. Especially for people out here in the Bay. Like, y'all over here doing burnouts. Like, oh, really? That's more important than your health, bro? Because what you guys need to realize, your choices are affecting others. You get infected, guess what? You bring that to your family, to your cousins, to your neighbors. Like, if you want to die, I'm sorry, y'all. This is just a really frustrating topic for me. But like, if you guys want to go ahead and get infected, then go ahead. Ain't nobody stopping you. But if you are living in a household filled with people, you need to realize your actions affect them too. If you don't care about yourself, then leave and go somewhere else. But do not bring that into your families, y'all. And overall to your whole community. That's why I get so mad. Because it'd be like the 20-year-olds doing this. Like, y'all should know better. At the very least, wear your mask. Y'all be out not even wearing your mask. Like, what? Now, and this ain't no type of oh, you taking my freedom away. Like, that's a dumb excuse. If anybody uses that as an excuse, like, I'm free to wear the mask if I want to. If I don't want to, then I don't got to. Man, help each other out, okay? And on that note, now that I kind of went off a little bit, today I'm going to be doing this sort of, I saw this on Pinterest, so just so you guys know, I don't want to take like credit for this idea, but this is a really cute look that I saw when I was making my wallpaper that was kind of sort of like 90s retro red inspired. I'll go ahead and post like my wallpaper somewhere around here. I made that wallpaper, and while I was looking for pictures on Pinterest and sort of quotes, this image came up of a look that looked similar to this, and I was just like, oh my god, that is so cute. I want to recreate it. And like, I haven't been excited to do makeup in a while now, so I used this opportunity, and here we are with this cute little cherries, like sort of, I don't see how this is 90s, probably just like the lips because we got a little chola moment going on, but this sort of red cherries inspired look was cute for the summer, you know, or just cute to do. So I'm gonna go ahead, and if you guys want to see how I got this look and try to recreate it with me, then keep watching. Alright, y'all, so we just gonna get started with the look because I'm actually really excited to film this look today. As you guys can see, I already did my brows off camera, so let's just go right into the look. I'm gonna grab my concealer, my LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Natural, and I'm just gonna apply some on my eyelids. Now with my beauty blender, I'm gonna go ahead and just blend that in. That is just to take off the pigment from our eyes and so that the actual shadow can go through. Now I'm gonna grab my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Light Medium, which is number 20. And I'm gonna grab just the slightest amount. I'm just gonna grab a little fluffy brush like this, and I'm just gonna apply the slightest amount on my eyes. Ew, do y'all see my pigmentation? That is so I'm so happy I'm gonna start using my prescribed acne treatment, y'all. I'm gonna post that video out soon once I start seeing the results. I did start filming it today, and this is why I wanted something prescribed, because the redness is just so ugly. Now I'm gonna take my Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I'm really excited to use this palette again because I haven't actually been using it a lot. Shout out to my mans for getting this for me. I love him so much. But I really love this palette, not just because of all the colors it has, but also like it's not that expensive, you know? And I just love that it's like Brazil and Carnaval theme. Like, yeah, something that's on my bucket list before I die. I have to go to Brazil and to go to Carnaval specifically. I've been obsessed with Brazil and Carnaval for quite some time now, and I'm actually learning a bit of Portuguese, so yeah, girl gonna be trilingual, whatever, you know. We got that Spanish, we got that English, and we adding Portuguese to that, you know. Shout out to Duolingo, because that be helping me out with my Portuguese. Like, let me try to say a little something. I be like imagining like, okay, like I finally go to Brazil, like this is how I would talk to, like, once I get there. I would say something like hola, eu sou Katia, com licença, você tem água? Like, oh, that sounds so good. I'm gonna start with like this type of brush. It's like a slight fluffy packing brush. I'm just gonna wet it slightly so I could get the color. We're just gonna go in with this red color right here. I tried like packing it on and that doesn't give a lot of pigmentation. So what I would suggest to do is to grab a lot, like this looks like a lot, but hold on. And instead of packing it on, like pack it and then like drag it down. Like it's like packing and drag down at the same time. That helps the color to come off even more. But don't go too much on your hooded area. We're gonna have to leave that fully to blend it out. What I also like to do is I like to go close to my lash line on top and kind of drag it, like pretend like it's eyeliner, just so you could really get it in there, because it'd be leaving like this little, like, I don't know if you guys could see the difference. This one's covered, but this one has like a slight whiteness to it. I don't like that. Get a bit of a more dense brush, so it's not so much like a packing brush. We're only going to be using that one color. With this one, we're just going to try to start buffing it around the edges, kind of bringing it more up, going in a bit of like circular motions here, and I'm not really pressing that hard because this is more of like spreading the color at this point. Try to not go too high up. If like this part looks harsh right now, that's fine. We're going to fix that. Honestly, I could have just easily ate some hot Cheetos and just like embarrármelo ahí. But let me know if y'all want a video of me doing a makeup look in Spanish, because I feel like that's gonna be fun. Just get like a nice fluffy blending brush and we're just gonna go in circular motions around the edges. We're done with the eyeshadow, believe it or not. We are gonna add a little bit under our lash line, but not yet, because we have to conceal and everything. So right now, go ahead and grab any white eyeliner that you have. I'm gonna use this one by Sephora, and I'm just gonna add white on my lower lash line right here. For my primer today, I will be using the E.L.F. Poreless Putty Primer. Y'all, I love this primer. Like, it's so good. I've never really used a primer like this. It's like in a pomade type of thing. I like how it leaves my makeup looking throughout the day. I really recommend this primer, not just because it's a really good product, but also it's really cheap. I think it was like, I don't remember, but I love mostly all of the E.L.F. products because they're so good and they're so affordable. Somewhere, I want to say like around $6 to $10, which is a really good price. So I'm gonna grab a little bit with my nail, and you don't need a lot, honestly. Like, that might even be too much, but now I'm gonna rub it all over my face, on my cheeks, and on my nose. Now that we have our face primed, we're gonna go in with our foundation. I'm using the E.L.F. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Sand. I'm gonna pour a little pump on my hand here. Ooh, y'all see that? I am so weak, y'all. My hand was shaking. Hold on. Do y'all see? I'm applying force and it's not coming out. All right. Ooh. Grab this. You already know my dots. I'm gonna grab my beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend that. itchy on my head. Sorry, y'all. Que no vaya a tener piojos ahí, güey. Today I'll be using, like always, my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium 22. A little bit just fell on my bed and I'm so scared. Mi mamá me va a chingar. Y'all, so I like rubbed it in and it made it worse. So I'm just applying concealer, little dots under my. I'm sorry, I'm so scared. My mom really gonna beat my ass. And wherever I see a slight bit of redness and a little bit up here. Go back with the beauty blender and blend. Now we're gonna set again with the Fit Me loose powder. I'm gonna pour some on the lid, just like that. I'm gonna grab another beauty blender. It's a little bit damp, so it can pick up the product. I'm gonna take some, just gonna stamp it under my eye. And I like to actually just blend it out instantly because this is a really like full coverage loose powder, which is good, but I don't want to look really white and casty today, so I'm just gonna blend it in immediately. I recently bought this Wet n Wild bronzer. It's called What Shady Beaches, and it's really good. I want to say it's better for more of like medium warm tones. I'm going to grab this sort of like domed small dense brush. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this bronzer, just like that, and I'm just gonna bring it down to where my cheekbones are. And I know it looks dark, trust me, y'all. Like, it's so cute. You guys, I'm really thinking about getting like double chin injections, and I cannot talk. Oh my goodness, who taught me to speak English? Y'all did not do good. I know UCSD does them, so can y'all like start a GoFundMe for my double chin extraction injections? Going back with our loose powder and our beauty blender, we're gonna pick up some product of the loose powder, and we're just going to shape out our cheekbone contour. So I like to start like around the corner of my mouth and then just bring it up to like the middle of my ear, kind of like where this starts. So and once again, I don't like to leave that on for too long. So I'm gonna go back in with the same brush that we blended out the previous loose powder, and I just like to combine that harsh line with the bronzer so that it's not that noticeable. So y'all see that? And then go over it with the bronzer to like bring it down a little. Gonna go in with my Milani Luminoso blush. Grab this angled blush brush, pick up some product. I'm gonna pat it on. I'm gonna try to scoop up some of that red with this brush, just like the slightest bit. I know it's hard because it's such a small compact. I don't know if you guys see that. And then slightly add that there too on the cheeks. I know we look really rosy, but that's really like the way that I want this look to come out. And we're also gonna do that on the very tip of our nose. So I'm gonna grab more of the blush and put it all on my nose. Chingada madre, ahora sí me va a matar mi mamá. No, yeah, I like dropped the loose powder on my sheets. Actually, we're good. I got it off. We're gonna also grab the slightest amount of the red eyeshadow, but like really small, y'all, like a tap, and that's it. We're gonna add some highlight. I'm using this one by JCat Beauty. It's one of their baked highlighters in the shade Bella Rose. So I'm gonna grab this highlight brush that I have by E.L.F. I'm gonna pick some up, add a little bit more on my nose, and like the slightest amount on the bridge, just like that. I'm gonna add some on her chin, on her cupid's bow, slightest amount on our cheekbones, just because I want the blush to be the main focus, not so much the highlight. I'm going to grab this really small brush by E.L.F. as well. I'm just adding that on our arch. The same brush, we're going to add highlight into our inner corner. Now we're going to finally draw in our cherry. So with the same white eyeliner pencil that we used earlier on our lower lash line, we're going to draw and outline those cherries. We're gonna start with one circle. With the other cherry, we're gonna sort of just do like a half circle right next to it. Make sort of like a triangle connecting the two cherries. So we're gonna start up here, down and down. I don't know if you guys see that there's like a little triangle there. Same thing up here, down and down. Grab a bit of concealer. This is the same concealer that I used to prime my eyelids, if you guys remember. We're just gonna grab a slight amount. I like this one because it comes with like its own little brush already, but if not, what you guys can do is also get like a little pointy brush just like this one, and then just put it on your hand and do the exact same thing. I'm gonna just use this brush that's on here. So yeah, grab a slight amount of product and you're basically just going to fill in the outline that you already made. But don't drown it in concealer because then it'll just be hard later on. So I'm going to grab the small detailed brush that I have here, and I'm going back in with my Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I think I'll start off with the same red that we used on our eyes, and I'm just going to pack it on to where we added our concealer. It'll just stick right to it. You guys see how I'm leaving that little gap right there? I'm not fully connecting the two cherries, so yeah, leave like that little white space of concealer. I'm going to grab another palette, my Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I'm gonna use the dark brown shade that it has. Where is it? Right here. It's the shade Cocoa Truffle. And with the same detailing brush, but clean it out with a napkin, I'm gonna grab a bit of that brown and we're gonna use that to do the stem. And once again, clean it with the little tissue, the little brush, and going again with the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, we're gonna use a green. I'm gonna use this green that they have right here. I want to make the cherry sort of stand out a slight bit more because y'all know me, I like to be extra with it. Go back in with the concealer. Grab like the slightest amount of concealer. I'm gonna grab the little highlight brush that we use and we're gonna add highlight to it. I'm gonna grab the dense brush that we used in the beginning for our eyeshadow. Grab that red shade and just bring it down on your lower lash line. Now I'm gonna grab my eyelash curler and I'm gonna curl my lashes a bit. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara in Blackest Black. And I'm gonna also add some on my lower lashes as well. I'm going to use today for my lips the Kylie Mary Jo K Red Liquid Lipstick. So I'm not going to cover my full lips in red, and I don't have a red lip liner at the moment, so I'm just gonna use what I have, as you guys should too. With the eyeliner brush, I'm going to bring out the brush that comes with the lip kit. I'm gonna dab it a little bit until I have product up here. And I'm going to basically pretend like it's a lip liner and just outline my lips with it, but be careful because it is red, and if you mess up, that's pretty much it. We're gonna put on our lashes right now. I'm using this Kiss Mink lashes in the style Brassiere. I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna say it in Spanish, Brassiere, you know. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop these lashes on and I'll be right back. And we're back. We're going to add the finishing touches to our lips. Just go ahead and pop on any clear lip gloss that you have. I'm going to be using this one by E.L.F. It's their E.L.F. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Champagne Glam. It's this really cute shade that's kind of like cream colored, but it comes out clear and it has these really cute like glitter specks on it. So I'm just gonna apply that and try to keep it away from the red as much as you can. Now for our last and final step, y'all, with my cute chulas, I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last matte setting spray to just set my whole face really quick. And I'm going to do a little cute hairstyle that I had planned for this look, and I'll be right back. And I'm back, and this is the final look that I have for today for my little cute cherry red inspired makeup look for today. So I just went ahead and put my hair into two. I'm sorry I did this so ugly. Like, y'all can do a way better job than me. Y'all know what to do. If you like the content, go ahead and like the button. Y'all like me and my channel, go ahead and subscribe and tell other friends to come and watch my videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, chulas.